how did you get your start here? How did you find your way into construction? What did that look
Yeah,
like?
my dad he's a retired sheet metal worker. He actually owned a sheet metal company for about a decade, and he was the one that I would say encouraged me to take the test. And I had no intention. I was going to going down the path of at that time to be an engineer, and was going to school and plowed my way through that. And he had kept just kind of nudging me, hey, you should take the test. And finally, he put it in a way that just made sense. Like, take the test, because at the end of the day, if you don't want to do it, you just don't, you don't have to do it. So how did I argue against that? It's just like, it doesn't really hurt you to go take a test and decide, no, I don't want to do it. So I took the test and ultimately got my call and said, okay, we have a job, like right now. You got to make a decision. You're going to quit school, you're going to quit working at your retail store, and you're going to change your life and start going to work like literally like the next week. And thought about it shortly because I didn't have a lot of time to think about it. And I made that decision, and I jumped in, and pre-apprentice for just a short amount of time and worked my way through the trades. And it was rough. I thought I made the wrong decision several times, actually. From some of the folks I worked around, some being the young guy, not having a bunch of people that look like me, hardly anyone, and just not overall encouraged about thinking like, what am I doing? I'm never gonna. And then as I turned out to journey level, being laid off, probably first all the time, and just became again discouraged, but ultimately stuck through it. Had a few people that I ran into across the industry that encouraged me at different times to stick it out, and like they were kind of speaking to me and knew what I was going through. Maybe there was a look on my face, I don't know, but ultimately they encouraged me, and I stuck it out, and many other stories later, but thankfully did follow their advice and found my place, not just this being a job going in and out, but really becoming a career and learning the tricks of the trade, no pun intended, to really understand how to navigate through this industry successfully, and find myself in positions to influence others and help other people. So it's been an amazing journey. I could never tell you, looking back, that I would have thought this would be where I'm at, writing a book about it, being on different associations and chairing different committees in construction. Would have never ever thought this would be my story, but it took me making a decision, and then surrounding myself with people that really stretched me and helped me and exemplify some of the things that I wanted to be and didn't even know it yet. So it's been a great story. It's my story. It's real. And the book is just a way of saying, hey, if I can do it, so can you. And I'm going to help you with some keys that I think are important.